Do you know, the day a blind man starts to see, the first thing he does is to throw away the white cane, the walking stick that have guided him all his life. Not because he suddenly hates the walking stick, but because it no longer has a place in his life. Times has changed. It is the same principle in all areas of life. People don't keep what they don't need. That's the reason for the dustbin, the dump, and the junkyards. If you fail to understand the times and upgrade yourself to suit the changing world, you will end up like the blind man's walking stick, discarded by the same people, same company, and same society that you spend your time and energy to serve. Two auto mechanics, John and Ben, though not educated themselves, decided to send their fiancés to the university for higher education with the hope of getting married after graduation. While they worked hard to keep the women in school, John, who had understanding of the times and who understood this upgrade principle, started a spare parts business along with his workshop. While his woman grew through the levels in the university, his business grew by the day. By the time these women graduated from the university, John's business has grown so much that he had employed sales boys and girls to help out with the booming business. Ben, on the other hand, had remained exactly the same way he had always been, still working under cars to earn a living. Soon afterwards, Ben's fiancée cooked up reasons to dump him for another man. One of those reasons being that Ben was no longer at her level. But John's fiancée got married to him, and together they ran their booming business. This is an everyday story in our society. We've had a lot of them. But I must tell you that Ben's fiancée did not dump him because he was not educated. Neither did John's fiancée marry him because she loved him better. The difference is, John understood the times and did what he had to do to stay ahead. Did what he had to do to stay attractive. 1 Chronicles chapter 12, verse 32. The scripture says, "And of the children of Issachar, which were men who had understanding of the times, they knew what Israel ought to do, and all their brethren were at their command." So you see, understanding the times is key. If you understand the times and do what you ought to do, you will always be in charge of the situation. Look beyond today, in that business, that career, and in that environment. If you don't, another will take your place. You could be the first man to settle in that area, but the streets will be named after another. You could be the first employee of that company. Another will be your boss. My uncle said to me, my junior became my boss as in my days as a banker, because when the banks upgraded by digitizing their records, I couldn't cope. I wasn't computer literate. Upgrade yourself. That promotion you seek might just be possible with an AI key or a postgraduate qualification. Upgrade yourself. From where you are, see the possibilities that only the wise can see, and do what you have to do to stay ahead. As a teenager, no one could have convinced me a time will come that I wouldn't need to write letters and go to the post office to post them, that I could just do an email. No one could have convinced me that I wouldn't need to invite a photographer to take pictures of my newborn baby, like my parents did. Things have changed. Time changed. Things change, so should you. Now you know, the true kings and queens amongst us are not those who wear emeralds, sapphire, or gold crowns on their heads, but they are men and women who have understanding of the times.